Hello and welcome to the first ever Talking Balls Euro Daily on day one of Euro 2012. It's great to have you on board. Obviously 2 games to get through: Poland versus Greece and Russia versus Czech Republic. 2 mediocre enough ties. We'll start though with a bit of a paper roundup from today, and the Mirror leads with, and you see it there, "Yes, we keen. Given's dad, we're not coming home without the cup." So I suppose now that Shay's dad has said it, so they won't be coming home without a cup. Not that I agree with him. And then on the back page of the Mirror, it says, there you go, "Look out. Modric warns Croatia pals Ireland will try to bully their way to win." In it says, "Luka Modric fears Ireland will resort to bully boy tactics to get one over Croatia on Sunday," when the two sides meet, of course, in the Group C opener. Also on the back of the Mirror there, an interesting one: "Dutch shocked by race abuse." This, of course, a worrying sign. There had been warning about this in the build-up to Euro 2012. It says Dutch players were outraged last night after being racially abused during training. Hollander, based in Krakow, close to England's HQ, and monkey chants rained down on them during a session at Wisla Krakow's stadium yesterday. So, as I said, it is a worrying sign, and a ball hasn't even been kicked that they're being racially abused. Wanted to move on then to the Irish Independent, obviously focusing on the Republic's chances in the Euros. Here it is. "Doyle in a sweat. Irish striker fears trap may drop him for Euro opener against Croatia." It says Kevin Doyle has admitted that he could start Ireland's Euro 2012 opener with Croatia on the bench, despite Giovanni Trapattoni's assertion that the team that began Monday's friendly with Hungary will kick off proceedings in Poznan. He says, "I wouldn't read 100% into what he's been saying in the press. I'm sure he's saying stuff to get back to Croatia," said Doyle, who is now 28, would you believe. "We'll see. The team isn't officially named until an hour and a half before kick-off. We've competition for places, and up front, whoever has played seems to have done reasonably well. If one of us ain't playing," don't know why he said ain't, "he's pretty quick to bring someone else in." So I'd actually go along with Doyle. I think he could be dropped. I think Walters may be better suited to a game against Croatia, the hustle and bustle of it all, you know what I mean? Anyway, the 2 games tonight, of course, are Poland against Greece, the hosts facing the team, or the country rather, in disarray, and then Russia against the Czechs. We'll start then with Poland-Greece. Very limited coverage of this, I must say, in the papers, because they're fairly abysmal games, I suppose. Poland-Greece then. It's a small paragraph from that in the paper. "Rob not Poles apart from Prem strikers," obviously referring to Poland striker Robert Lewandowski, who has been linked with a move to Manchester United in recent days and weeks. He said, "I have always dreamed of playing in the Premier League, as it is direct and fast. I looked up to Thierry Henry at Arsenal, his speed, creativity and the way he scored goals." He did add, I suppose he might as well have added, given it is Poland playing in the Euros and that he is representing them. He did add about Poland's chances. He thinks they may reach the quarters. He says, "I am ready for the pressure. We have to win our games, and if any of my goals help, all the better." In terms of team lineups and news, Poland boss Franciszek Shimuda has doubts over Damien Perquis as the centre half recovers from an elbow fracture, but it is otherwise at full strength for the Poles. Greece defender Vasilias Todosidas is concerned with a knee injury, but Sotiris Ninas is expected to overcome a shoulder issue to make it into the starting lineup for the Greeks. Here's a bit of a fact for you. Leading into this game, a Euro fact: Poland have not won a game at the Euros. They exited at the group stage in 2008, which was their only appearance in the competition to date. Prediction time: Poland will win this 1-0. Robert Lewandowski will get the goal. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. In terms of the Russians against the Czechs, similar amount of coverage here in the Mirror. Advocat, "We are a danger." Obviously, Dick Advocat, the Russian manager. Many people's dark horse is Russia in this tournament. It says here, Advocat said yesterday, "We have the quality, and it is very important that the players start believing in that. If we have the form and everything is going the right way, we have a very dangerous team." He added on Andrei Arshavin. Obviously he was a bit of an outcast at Arsenal for a while after a less than impressive last few months before making the move to Zenit St. Petersburg in January. He added, about Arshavin. He could score out of nothing, and you don't have too many of that kind of player in the world. Team news then, in terms of the Russians and the Czechs leading into this one. Russia have no new injury worries, with keeper Igor Akinfeev, right back Alexander Anyukov, and striker Roman Polyuchenko fit. In terms of the Czechs, Czech coach Michael Bilic has a concern over Milan Baros, who, did you know, is still only 29 or 30. I put a bit of a slash on that, 29 or 30. I actually thought he was a lot older, but there you are now. There's a bit of a quandary to ponder. Where was I? Milan Baros, who has been struggling with a muscle injury, but Arsenal midfielder Thomas Rosicky, who was struggling with a calf injury, is likely to have recovered in time to line out for the Czechs. Euro fact, another fact, Czech Republic have never missed a penalty at the Euros, and that's 8 attempts they've never missed a penalty, which is some going there, I suppose, from the Czechs. Prediction time: Russia, Czech Republic. Straightforward enough, 2-0 win for the Russians. Kursakov has been talked about a lot, but I'm not going to put my neck in the block and pick a goal score. 2-0 the Russians. Then that leads me nicely into the bet of the day for Euro Daily 1 on Talking Balls here with your host Cathal Breathnach. My bet of the day is a straightforward enough: Poland at 11-10 and Russia at 5-4 double. I've put 5 big ones on that, so hopefully picking up over €20 from Mr. Paddy Power tomorrow. I suppose that's all for Talking Balls Euro Daily 1. It's been a pleasure. Hope you like the painting and also the lamp. Nice backdrop. I suppose we'll have different backdrops over the coming days. Make sure to check us on Twitter at Talking Balls Pod, and of course on Facebook /Talking Balls, and of course the website talkingballs.net. From your host Cathal Breathnach, it's goodbye, God bless, enjoy the football, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.